Namaskar friends, welcome to the session of Quality of India, myself Aryan Vishwakarma, and in this session we are going to learn about the meaning and definition of audit and various kinds of system audits. Before starting the program, let me request all the new viewers to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon. Also check our online training cum certification program. Do visit our website www.qualityofindia.com. And from there you can explore our online training cum certification program. You can study from the convenience of your home and you can get certified. The courses are very exhaustive in content with elaborative examples, case studies which are available at competitive prices. In case of any query, don't forget to reach us. So let's start the program now. So let's first understand what exactly the meaning or the definition of audit. Okay, so the definition of audit would be systematic, independent and documented process for obtaining audit evidence and evaluating it objectively to determine the extent to which the audit criteria are fulfilled. Okay, so there are multiple words and which has the meanings for supporting the understanding of auditing. So audit must be a systematic approach. So it is a systematic, which means that there has to be some process of carrying out audit, which means that who is going to conduct audit, how he is going to conduct audit, what should be the criteria of audit. So all those things are documented. That's why it's a very systematic approach. And why this is independent? This is called independent because during the audit, same person cannot audit his own department. For an example, you are working in manufacturing department, so you would not be auditing your own department, but somebody else would be coming to audit your department. You might be going to some other department for conducting audit if you are a certified auditor. So that's why it's an independent program and documented process. So generally there are documented processes like how the activities are going to be carried out. So there would be a process flow diagram, there would be some interaction, there would be some input defined, there would be some formats for carrying out the auditing activities. Okay, so it's a documented process for obtaining audit evidence. So during the audit, you would be obtaining evidences like various kinds of observations you are going to make, you are going to interview people, you are going to verify the records, you are going to practically observe the happenings in the shop floor, talking to people, checking the product, checking the tagging, verifying the compliances. So all those things are going to be done. Those are basically obtaining evidences and evaluating it objectively to determine the extent to which the audit criteria are fulfilled. And the audit criteria would be depending upon the kind of audit you are doing. So criteria could be, let's say for an example, you are conducting process audit. Okay, so there can be different kinds of manufacturing processes for which you might be conducting audit. So that is going to be your criteria. The criteria could be the boundary of the organization, it could be the premises, this could be the management system also. For an example, the criteria could be I am conducting audit for ISO 13485 or IATF 16949 or any other management system. Those could be my criteria also. Or criteria could be various kinds of manual, procedure or other documents which is basically being reviewed or audited, okay, for checking the evidences. So audit is a very important element for any organization to check if the organization is complying to the standards requirement, complying to all the regulatory norms, complying to all the customer specific requirement or the requirement identified by the organization themselves. So that's why audit is very much important for the success of any organization. And the definition we have already understood. It's a very systematic, independent and must be having a documented process. So which makes the life easier for the auditor and the auditee both. Okay. And the purpose is to obtain audit evidence and we verify it against some criteria. That's why this is called audit. Now audit could be of different types. Okay, this could be product audit, there could be process audit, there could be system audit. So in this module we are going to focus on system audits only and we are going to explore how many types of system audits are there. So there are basically three kinds of system audit. First one is first party audit, second one is second party audit and third one is third party audit. So what are these different parties and how the audits are conducted and what are the meaning behind them? So let's explore them. So the first one is first party audit. So what exactly is first party audit? So first party audit is also called internal audit. Why this is called internal audit? Because people from within the organization, they themselves plan for the audit, they themselves conduct audit for different departments. Let's say for an example, for a quality management system, you have planned to conduct an audit, okay, within the organization, and you have 10 departments and you have different auditors going for conducting audit in different departments, okay. So here the auditors are from within the organization and they are conducting audits within the organizations only. That's why this is called internal audit, which is called first party audit. So these are conducted by or on behalf of the organization itself for management review and other internal purpose. So the purpose is basically to evaluate if my system is working properly and whatever outcomes I am going to get from first party audit or internal audit, that is basically going to provide input for continual improvement. That is going to be part of my management review meetings also. So the top management is going to have a look on all the observations, non-conformity and conformities. If there are some need of some resources, some bottlenecks are there, so those are going to be reviewed by top management in management review meetings, and that is going to be helpful for the growth of the organization. So this is all about first party audit, which is audit conducted by people within the organization for different departments within the organizations only. Now let's go to the second party audit. So second party audit is an audit which is generally conducted by a customer on its supplier. So it's basically an audit which is between a customer and a supplier, and they are having some business relationship. Okay, let's say for an example, you are supplying product to XYZ, 3 customers. So customer X, customer Y and customer Z, all of them, they come to your premises for conducting audit once in a year. So that would be your second party audit. So in the same way, if you go to your supplier for conducting audit, that is also is called second party audit, because so you as an organization, you are going to conduct an audit at your supplier end to check whether the processes are working fine or not, whether the systems are going well or not. Whatever is your audit criteria, based on that you are going to evaluate the performance of your supplier. So supplier and customer, this is second party audit, and they have business relationship. Okay, now let's go to the third one, which is third party audit. Since here we have business relationship, so in third party audit there would not be any business relationship. So this is an audit which is conducted by an external agency for the purpose of certification. Okay, so there are multiple certification agencies are there. They would come to your organization. They do not have any business relationship. They would come for the audit for different management systems. They would conduct audit independently, and if you qualify, they would issue you a certificate of compliance. Okay, so third party auditors, since they represent a certification body, they are entitled to offer you a certification. For example, if you want to qualify for ISO 9001 or 14001 or any other management systems, okay, you would be contacting a third party auditor agency, and they would be conducting audit at your end and verifying compliances and non-compliances. If you qualify, they would issue your organization a formal certificate of compliance. Okay, so third party auditors are entitled to provide you certificate. Second party auditor or the customers are generally do not provide that kind of certifications. They might be having their internal system of approving suppliers, so they might declare you approved vendor or approved suppliers. And also they do not have any business relationship, which we have already discussed. So first party audit within the organization, people within the organization, but in certain cases some immature organization, they contact some consultant, they hire some consultant for conducting internal audits, wherein the consultant would come and internal auditor who are not very mature, they would be accompanying the external auditors for their learning. So I hope friends, from this module you must have learned something. If you have learned something, don't forget to like the video and share the link of the video with your friends and colleagues so that they can also learn something and they can also excel in their career. And don't forget to visit our website www.qualitymanagement.com. There you can explore multiple courses for your career growth. Take care friends. Jai Hind.